All right, guys. So, as we were doing in the last video, we were looking for property in Defuniac Springs in Florida, which is, a town slash city. And now what we've done is we're going to look for land in Walton County, Florida, which is where Defuniac Springs is. But now we're not looking at just the town or the city, but we're zooming out and we're looking a little bit at the county, which is the nearby area where you'll probably get more properties to look at and more things to pick. So now we can see I'm on landwatch.com and put in the search bar Walton County, Florida. And what I'm going to do, just so we can keep the search focused and we're not looking through hundreds of listings, is I'm going to put the search to $100,000. Okay. So now we're at $100,000. And to make this even better, I'm going to show you guys, why I like using tools like this, like LandWatch. And now I've added the owner financing function. So right there, as you can see, click the owner financing thing, the button, and now it's going to show me 12 or however many different properties that's available in this market. So let's look at this one. This seems interesting. So this is 10 acres for $99,000, and it seems like the seller will owner finance. So let's click on this. Okay. All right. So here we are. So we are looking at 10 acres in Walton County, owner finance, 1,200 feet of paved road frontage. That's awesome. High ground on west side, which basically means that the land sits higher on what they said on the west side. So it might be, make it easier for you to build. And even if there's water that ever enters that area, it sits higher, so it might make it better. And then it shows you all the nearby things that are there to do. Owner financing, and it seems like they're willing to do owner financing, like I mentioned earlier, but they're not mentioning what the terms are. And that's something you might have to call in and find out on, what are the terms, meaning like how many years is the payments over, how much is the down payment, what is the interest rate, and those are all things that you can discuss. So this is the property right here. As you can see, this is a great looking piece of land because first of all, frontage, I think, usually makes the land a little bit more valuable because, you have all of this, your land touches most parts of the road right here. This is a county highway, and I did remember where it said 1,200 foot or something of frontage, and this is where the property sits. It also seems like it's next to some kind of farm or solar farm, it looks like. Let's zoom out a little bit. So that is good. That usually, there's got to be utilities if there's that big of an operation. That's a huge footprint right there of land. Let's go back up here and look at the pictures. Okay, and it seems like it's this little thing here of trees that have not yet been like cut up in front of property. And these are some nice pictures. And also, as you can see, there seems to be some clearing that was done on this property, which definitely adds to its value. And as you can see, that's why it's $100,000. There's a creek on this property. So now they're just showing you different sides of a nice piece of land. And there it is, 10 acres of timber, mix of pine and hardwood. And what's really interesting is that, and that definitely looks like a solar farm or some type of farm in the background, which is really interesting. So guys, that's how you do it. It seems like in this county there's not too much available for owner finance, and that could usually just mean that it's a hot market and the seller doesn't really need to offer owner finance. So that's how, that's my way of going on LandWatch and finding owner finance properties. And you can do this for whichever. You can even go state level and search. You could just put Florida, or you could put Texas, or you could put the county that you're looking for land in. And that is pretty much how I look through properties. And your next step would be to contact the seller by clicking this button or by calling the number that they have listed for sale and just inquiring more. And if you're in the area or you want to take a trip out there, you